Okay, this whole scene is way too cute. Like nails, toes, glam, and good lighting.
And the crazy part is, AI can actually create scenes like this with detailed characters.
Not just one character either. You can build full scenes with 2 or more people talking.
That still blows my mind because this looks like a whole animated little world.
And if you want your characters talking to each other, Dzine makes that part really interesting.
First, you create your image with 2 characters, or more if your scene needs it.
So basically you build the look first. The outfits, the mood, the setting, all of it?
Exactly. You want a strong image first because that becomes the scene you animate later.
That part matters because the better your image looks, the better your whole video feels.
Which makes sense because nobody wants stiff characters in a boring little scene.
Alright, let me show you real quick. Start on your project in Dzine. Then set the aspect ratio for the image you want to create. For this, let's go with 16:9. Once you're in Dzine, go ahead and pick your model. Something like Nano Banana Pro works really well. Now this is where it matters. Add your prompt to create your character. Just like Liv said earlier, build your look, the outfit, the mood, the setting, and make sure your aspect ratio is still set to 16:9. Then let Dzine generate your image. And just like that, you've got your scene ready.
After that, you go into Dzine and head over to the lip sync section.
Then you upload your image so Dzine can recognize the characters in the scene.
And this is where it gets good, because you can actually choose who's talking, right?
Yes, you select each blue box for the characters that will be talking in that scene.
That's the part that really helps when you've got more than one character in one image.
So once the blue boxes are set, it gives you voice options or lets you upload your own.
Exactly. You can use one of their voices or upload your own voice track instead.
And if you made separate voices for each character, upload each track one by one.
That actually makes the scene feel more real because everybody has their own personality.
Exactly. Different voices help each character feel separate instead of blending together.
If you need help setting up voices, definitely leave a comment and let us know.
Because our girl can always make another video breaking that part down step by step.
And honestly, that would help a lot because voices can change the whole scene.
Especially when 2 or more characters are talking back and forth in one image.
It's giving full little animated world without having to build everything from scratch.
All right, so just like Jade said, take your image, select each blue box for the character that will be talking in the scene. Or you can manually select your characters by placing a blue box over their face. And once you select them, that box will turn yellow. For this, let's keep everything consistent and go with a 16:9 ratio. Now head down to your lip sync timeline and select your output quality, 720 or 1080p. Let's check out the voices. For our DJ, we're going to select Hope. Then enter the prompt for what you want her to say, and tap Generate. All right, let's hear how she sounds.
How the right voice can change everything? Like, even with AI, Dzine gives you all these different voices to match whatever vibe you're creating. But enough of that. Let's dance.
If everything sounds good, Dzine will place your character's voice or audio directly onto the timeline like this. Now, part where you'll need a little patience. Generation time can vary, anywhere from about 10 minutes to a couple of hours, depending on how many characters you're syncing voices to. Now your scene and character have come to life. Let's take a look and see how Dzine puts it all together.
All right, I see the energy building already. Y'all ever notice how the right voice can change everything? Like, even with AI, Dzine gives you all these different voices to match whatever vibe you're creating. But enough of that. Let's dance.
After you upload all the voice tracks, you generate the scene and let Dzine do its thing.
Now, done doesn't always mean instant, especially if you have several scenes to create.
So basically, cute videos, yes. Fast videos, maybe not always.
Exactly. It depends on how many credits you have and how many scenes you're generating.
It can take a while, but if you have the time, the result can be worth it.
That's why this platform feels different. It's doing stuff some others just don't do well.
Especially when you want multiple characters in one scene actually talking to each other naturally.
That's what makes scenes like this feel more alive, instead of just looking pretty and sitting there.
And we love pretty, but pretty with movement and personality is even better.
Exactly. You're not just making an image, you're building a full visual moment.
So if you've been wondering how scenes like this get made, that's the basic flow.
Create your image, head to Dzine, set the blue boxes, upload your voices, then generate.
And just remember, if you're making a lot of scenes, give yourself time and credits.
If you want another video on voices or setup, leave a comment and let us know.
We hope y'all enjoyed this video, just like we enjoyed our little self-care day at the nail salon.
Thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see y'all again in the next video.
Stay cute, stay creative, and we'll talk to you soon. Ciao!